Hear that? Are you safe right now? With me, man about town. Hi man about town, this is Jay Lycurgo here, and these are my carry-on confessions with Abercrombie Fitch. So when I'm packing, I'm a minimalist. As long as I got the boxes and socks in there and my essentials, then it should be alright. Absolute essentials when I'm going home. Sometimes you need to have a book with you when you're traveling a lot. As a kid, I used to read like Hungry Caterpillar and what was the other one? The Gruffalo, oh my God. And since then, have not like evolved. I think that's all I did. And then I became an actor and they were like, you need to read more. And I was like, okay, I'll be better at that. I'm doing this film next year called Steve with Cillian Murphy and Max Porter wrote this. It's called Shy. It's a very powerful book. I recommend it. The first flight I ever went on, I think I went to Gran Canaria with my family. I was like 5 or 6 years old. I remember I nearly died actually. I was in the sea one time and I remember I was like, Mum, I'm gonna go into the water. I'm like 5 and she was like, make sure you get the big ring around you. You know, the inflatable rings. And I just remember I probably wasn't that far out, but I was enough. And I was like, Mum! And she couldn't hear me. And then I think the wave brought me back and I remember just flailing with my legs and be like, I nearly died, Mum. She was like, grow up. So Gran Canaria was the first place I went. The next thing that I have here is a picture frame that is really important to me. I moved into my first apartment recently and I think the crew was aware. I don't know if you guys know, but I have 2 dads that look after me. These two, don't we look alike? I take this with me everywhere I go and I put it on the side of my bed and I just stare at them. I'm just very grateful for these guys. This was actually taken in Bath. Love my dads, Daddy Kill and Daddy Max. That's good. Have I ever been on a plane where people clap? No. I want to see that though, because why is everyone so excited? It's like, we survived. I want to be a part of a plane that claps. Let's talk about like an airplane goal is that I want to be on a plane where people clap at the end. You know what would be like if people clicked? Like, what would you do if you were part of a plane ride that people are like, oh wow, my favorite beanie. I love wearing beanies all the time. The thing is, in the morning, I'm not the best morning person, so I just want to be wrapped up. So I'm wearing everything where you can't see me. So yes, a beanie is very important. Next, my boxers. You need your boxers, don't you? Or what are you gonna do with your trousers? These are the first things that I pack. Boxers and socks. For some reason, I forget socks a lot. There's no socks here, just my box. I roll them. I'm a roller, you see. You know how everyone packs things in the bags? I roll. Rolling boxes. Can't live without them. The biggest mishap, I'm not proud of the mishap that I had when I was traveling, okay? I want you to know this. I was going to Berlinale Film Festival. I was on the plane, really excited with the gang, with the crew, with the cast. I have a big old sleep because it's early. I think we got like a 5 a.m. plane. We get to, where is it? Berlinale. It is in Berlin. I'm waking up from this heavy sleep and very quickly I realize I don't have my passport. So I turn and they've locked the doors. There was like these doors. I don't know why these doors are here, but they've locked them. And I go to immigration. I say to them, my passport's on the plane. And they're just like, I don't know what you're saying. We're from Germany. And I was like, okay, sorry, but the passport is on the plane and I need to go. And we actually had a photo just before we got onto the plane with my passport. And I was like, the plane I then see fly off. And I'm thinking, the passport is on the plane. And this guy, really lovely dude actually, he was like, okay, we're gonna see if the cleaner has your passport. So they take me to the police station in Germany. I'm calling my mum, I'm like, I've messed up, mum. I don't know what I'm gonna do. They're gonna take me home. I call my agent and I'm so embarrassed. And luckily, the guy, he was like, here's your passport, now get out. and I got to go to Ballon. So.
Are you the type to follow a tight schedule in the airport or turn up half an hour before the gate closes?
What do you think after that story? Hoodie. I mean, who doesn't need a hoodie on their long travels, on the plane, on the train? But I'm just sitting and chilling. So yeah, hoodie is definitely an essential for me. Okay, next. Can you hear that? No, but I can. So this is a tuning fork, right? It's from my makeup girl, Lauraine, and it keeps your body in balance. It's actually very powerful and it vibrates your forehead. If you want to use this for anything, when you're on the train and you haven't paid for a ticket, just put this on the man's head and they fall asleep. So the tricks of when you're jet lagged, I don't think there is a trick, like give up, like you're tired, it's okay. Go travel and then be tired and struggle for a few days. I don't know, go into your hotel, have a bath, call someone, moan a bit, and you'll be all right. We got some oil. This is specifically for your baths, okay? Cillian actually got this for me. I don't know really what it does, but there's some greatness in there. I'm very much a bath man, and the first thing that I will do after a flight is get in the bath. So this is very helpful. My biggest pet peeve when I'm on a plane is when they tell you like we could potentially die. That's intense. I'm there trying to get into the zone, and then you have like 3 women just like put this on when we crash, if we crash. I don't like that moment. I actually like so badly sometimes, I'm like, like when they come, I'm like, don't tell me what my potential fate could be. That's a pet peeve, I think it's fair. The time has come to talk about a new thing that I've found recently. What is it? The Velvetizer. Mum, I'm pretentious now, you can't do anything about it, I'm sorry. The other day I went into a shop, this woman said to me, do you want some really good hot chocolate? And I said, mm-hmm. And then she said, okay, well we got this thing that steams it to perfect temperature and you get little sprinkle flakes to put in there and it tastes really good. I remember on that day I had like 4 and then I played football the next day and I ran for about 5 minutes and look, it's a good thing to have. If I could, I would take this everywhere with me and potentially for the next films that I do, I will be bringing this everywhere. So I recommend this. Have some good hot chocolate, please. What we got here, my guitar. So I got this gifted to me probably coming up to about 2 years ago now. I mean, I wanted to play guitar for 10 years. I didn't really believe in it when I was in high school. It was all about football. And then as I got into my 20s, I thought, I've got to learn an instrument. I've got to learn the guitar. I found out that my next door neighbor was a guitar teacher. Yeah, I started from there and it's been 1.5 years. It's very therapeutic. I can lose myself when I play guitar, write some songs. Yeah, I take it everywhere with me when I'm on set, in my trailer, when I'm waiting to shoot. So it's really important to me. So yes, shout out to the guitar. I think traveling does inspire creativity, but then I think everything does. As long as you're moving and you're curious, then you're always gonna learn new things. So I feel like I'm always creative, I can't help it. I think it gets annoying sometimes because my brain will be overridden with so many different potential ideas. I've been Jay Lycurgo, you've been Man About Town. This has been my Carry On Confessions with Abercrombie and Fitch.